Welcome back to the Allianz Guru series, where we deep dive into investment strategies with our very own Mr. Henry Yang. Today, we will be tackling a topic people often hear about. We'd like to go into discussing the latest hot stocks and market trends. So what does that mean, Henry, for our everyday investors?
Whenever we hear of stocks ABC rising 50% in just a couple of days, there's a natural feeling of FOMO, like, why aren't our investment strategies generating those kind of returns, right? But it's very risky because those kind of returns are not necessarily normally happening. So trying to chase those home runs, it will make you risk your capital so much.
And what do you suggest as a more realistic approach?
Yes, in the last video, we talked about cost averaging as one of the consistent ways of building wealth. Today, we can talk about diversification. So we have our Stability Plus funds. It has lower risk than equity funds. It contains fixed income instruments from around the world. And because of this, it's a very good diversifier, especially for those with equity-heavy portfolios.
And I want to know more about that Allianz Stability Plus fund. Can you tell us more?
Yes, it's a fund that's targeted to pay 6% dividends per year. And it has 1 to 2% lower returns versus equity funds because between risk and return. But the risk level that you get here is only 50% lower than equity funds. So it makes it a very good candidate for those conservative investors.
And aside from the lower risk level, what do you say is the importance of really diversifying between stocks and bonds?
Yes. Diversifying between stocks and bonds makes a lot of sense because they have different return drivers. The stocks are driven by economic activity and corporate earnings. Whenever corporations are earning at all-time highs, generally, the stocks are also at all-time highs. But whenever there's a period of market crash or a recession, equity prices are becoming lower. But this is where bond prices shine or become higher because during this time, central banks would typically lower interest rates and bond prices have an inverse relationship with this interest rate. So the bonds become much more pricey. So bonds act like a counterbalance to an equity portfolio.
That's truly insightful, Henry. Balance is key. Diversification is our ally in building a resilient portfolio.